Hello. The fourth part of the Lord's Prayer that we will look at is, "Give us this day our daily bread." Having acknowledged our holy and awesome God and prayed that his will be done, not ours, we are in a position to seek for his provision for our lives, knowing he will do so. And we do that not in selfish ways, but in ways that honour him. The Bible continually encourages us to bring our requests to God. Think of the verse in Philippians 4 verse 6, well-known verse from Paul, where he says, "Don't worry about anything, but instead with prayer and petition, present your requests to God." And it's an excellent way of overcoming fear and worry when we bring our requests to God. And Jesus himself encourages us to do the same. He says in Luke 11 verse 9, "Ask and it will be given to you." And he goes even further in John 16 verse 23, where he says, "Truly I say to you, whatever you ask of the Father in my name, he will give it to you." That's quite a promise, isn't it? So we are to bring our prayers of request to God. And, he is loving and generous. We don't need to be shy or worried about hiding away our requests. We can bring them. But let's think more about this part of the Lord's Prayer. Give us our daily bread. Firstly, bread. That is the thing that represents our core needs, our sustenance. What is it that we really need God to provide for us? We might have many desires, but if we're asking in line with God's desires, then that is when he is sure to give it. In Matthew chapter 6, verse 8, Jesus tells us that God actually knows our need before we ask him, but it's still good to humbly seek him, to seek his help, because leaning on God is the best way to go through our lives. And, we're to seek daily bread. We don't ask God to sort all our problems out for the next 5 years. God wants us to come to him every day to ask for what we need for this day. Again, back in Matthew chapter 6, this time verse 34, Jesus reminds us not to worry about tomorrow. It has got enough worries of its own and needs that will have to be fulfilled. But God wants us to ask for the grace and favour that we need for each day as it comes. So I wonder, as I finish, what are the requests that you are bringing to God today? What are your needs? You can seek him and bring them to him today.